Hi, this is Saurav in the studio and you are watching Rundown only on Prag Digital. Let's have a look at today's top stories. SI exam scam accused Akshay Chand Bed granted bail by Guwahati High Court. Akshay Chand Bed, one of the prime accused in the sub-inspector recruitment exam paper leak scam of Assam Police, has been granted bail by the Guwahati High Court on January 18. Along with him, 8 accused have also been granted bail, sources said. However, the names of the people are yet to be revealed. Akshay Chand Bed, aka Akhia, is the owner of Akshay Telecommunication, the company which got a subcontract for conducting the police SI recruitment exam. He was in judicial custody since October 27, 2020. As per reports, Bed has been granted bail from the Guwahati High Court due to complaints on health-related issues. Furthermore, Bed is currently undergoing medical treatment in Chennai. The bail has been granted by the Guwahati High Court for 15 days. It is to be mentioned that earlier, the Dan State-level Police Recruitment Board chairperson Pradeep Kumar tendered his resignation, taking moral responsibility of the failure to conduct the examination in a free and fair manner. And Assam DGP Bhaskar Jyoti Mahanta was then appointed as the new chairperson of SLPRB. 2 Manipur journalists arrested, sedition case filed. 2 journalists in Manipur have been charged with sedition and arrested under the stringent under-terror law, the Unlawful Activities Prevention Act. Over an article published in the Frontier Manipur, a local news portal, the Frontier Manipur executive editor Paujel Chauba and editor-in-chief Dhiren Sarokpam were arrested by the Manipur police. They have been accused of serious charges like criminal conspiracy, causing alarm to induce offense against the state, and supporting terror organization. The news website on January 8 published an article, Revolutionary Journey in a Mess, by M. Joy Luang, that criticizes Manipur's armed revolutionary groups for straying from the revolutionary cause. A first information report or FIR was filed by the state police suo motu, or out of its own accord, which named the author of the articles and the 2 editors as accused. Seema Suraksha Bal nabs timber smuggler along Bhutan border. The 23rd Battalion of Naka Party of SSB has nabbed a timber smuggler and handed over the beat officer of Dhansiri Forest Division, Udalguri, on Friday. The SSB personnel at border post 275/5 arrested the person who was on a bicycle loaded with wooden planks. The smuggler was coming from river Dimsam and was about to sneak into Assam. The area has been vulnerable for the timber smuggling from Bhutan, said sources. Now let's have a look at today's national news headlines. The entry of protesting farmers into Delhi has to be decided by the Delhi police, as it is a matter of law and order. The Supreme Court said today, as the centre sought an order against the proposed tractor rally on Republic Day, January 26. The 3-judge bench headed by Chief Justice of India, Sharad Arvind Bobde, said Delhi police is at liberty to invoke all powers under the law and has all the power to deal with law and order situations. Who should be allowed and the number of people to enter are all matters of law and order to be decided by the police. We are not the first authority, said Chief Justice Bobde. To this, Attorney General K.K. Venugopal said it is an extraordinary situation and court may pass orders. The centre, in an application filed through the Delhi police, had told the court that any proposed rally or protest which seeks to disrupt and disturb the Republic Day celebration will cause an embarrassment to the nation. It urged the court to restrain anyone from conducting any protest march, either in the form of tractor march, trolley march, vehicle march or any other mode, by entering into the national capital regional territory of Delhi. Flag hosting, tree planting and Ayodhya Mosque ceremony on Republic Day, a tree sapling plantation drive and raising of the national flag will mark the formal beginning of the project to construct a mosque at Uttar Pradesh, Ayodhya, set to be built following the landmark Supreme Court verdict that felicitated the construction of a temple at the Ram Janambhoomi site and mosque in the same district, officials announced on Saturday. The tree plantation drive has been planned because the project intends to serve the community in the area and create awareness about climate change as a major challenge to humanity, the IICF said in a news release. As envisaged in the project, A green area will be developed to have plants from all over the world, from Amazon rainforest to areas having bushfires in Australia, and from all different geographical regions of India to create awareness for imminent threat of climate change, it said. NIA notices supporters of farmers' agitation. Punjab Cabinet Minister Sukhwinder Singh Randhawa on Sunday slammed the union government over notices. Punjab Cabinet Minister Sukhwinder Singh Randhawa on Sunday slammed the union government over notices by the National Investigation Agency, in short NIA, to the farmers and those lending support to the farmers' protests. Randhawa said the notices by the NIA were part of a devious ploy by the BJP government to weaken the farmers' movement being waged on the borders of Delhi. He also divulged that this is not the first time since the last 6.5-year tenure of the NDA government that its agencies have been misused for political purposes. Now let's have a look at today's international news headlines. Bhutan Prime Minister congratulates Modi on landmark vaccination drive. Bhutanese Prime Minister Lote Tshering on Saturday congratulated his Indian counterpart Narendra Modi on the launch of India's landmark COVID-19 vaccination drive. I would like to congratulate Prime Minister Narendra Modi and the people of India for the landmark launch of the nationwide COVID-19 vaccination drive today, said a tweet posted on the Prime Minister Bhutan handle. We hope it comes as an answer to pacify all the sufferings we have endured this pandemic. The tweet added, India began the world's largest COVID-19 vaccination program on Saturday, with Prime Minister Narendra Modi launching the drive aimed at ending the pandemic, which so far infected 1,542,841 people and killed 1,52,093 others in the country. Addressing the country digitally, the Prime Minister said that India managed to make 2 Made in India vaccines in a very short period of time, which usually takes years. Brazil authorizes emergency use of 2 vaccines as COVID enters second wave. Brazilian health regulator Anvisa on Sunday approved emergency use of COVID-19 vaccines from China's Sinovac Biotech Limited and Britain's AstraZeneca, clearing the way for immunization as the pandemic enters a deadly second wave. Minutes after Anvisa's board voted unanimously to approve both vaccines, Monica Calagan's, a 54-year-old nurse in Sao Paulo, became the first person to be inoculated in the country, receiving the Chinese vaccine from China known as CoronaVac. President Jair Bolsonaro, a coronavirus skeptic who has refused to take a vaccine himself, is undergoing pressure to start inoculations in Brazil, which has lost more than 2 lakh to COVID-19, the worst death count outside the United States. Delays with vaccine shipments and testing results have held up vaccinations in the country, once a global leader in mass immunizations and now a regional laggard after the countries such as Chile and Mexico started giving shots last month. Facebook bans ads for weapons accessories before Biden event. Facebook has announced to ban ads that promote weapon accessories and protective equipment in the US at least through January 22nd, as the country prepares for the inauguration day on January 28th. We already prohibit ads for weapons, ammunition and weapon enhancements like silencers, but we will now also prohibit ads for accessories such as gun safes, vests and gun holsters in US, the company said in a statement last on Saturday. Now let's have a look at today's sports news headline. PSG ace Neymar considered retirement from football after going through a rough patch. Paris Saint-Germain superstar Neymar Jr. has endured an injury-prone time since his world record move from football club Barcelona in 2017. His injuries have proved a deterrent for the Parc des Princes outfit, with his hefty transfer worth now in question. In an interview recently, the Brazilian international has revealed that the all was set to quit football after sustaining a rough patch, though not revealing the situation that compelled him to seek an exit. Australia versus India 4th Test. Mohammad Siraj gets a warm hug from Jasprit Bumrah. Praise on social media for maiden 5-wicket haul. Watch. India versus Australia, Mohammad Siraj received applause for picking up his maiden 5-wicket haul. Mohammad Siraj received applause from the cricket community for his maiden 5-wicket haul in Test cricket. Siraj returned 5 of 73 in the second innings of India's 4th Test against Australia at the Gabba in Brisbane and got a warm hug from Jasprit Bumrah as Siraj led the team off the field. Courtesy Siraj finds spells Australia were bundled for 294 in the second innings after scoring 369 in their first and set India 328 runs to win the Test and the series. Siraj dismissed key Australian batsmen David Warner, Marnus Labuschagne and Steve Smith, and along with Shardul Thakur helped India keep a grip on the Test. A standing ovation as Mohammad Siraj picked up his maiden 5-wicket haul, wrote BCCI on Twitter as he posted a video of Siraj getting applauded by teammates. That's all from today's news headlines. Thank you for watching Prag Digital. This is Saurav signing off from the studio.